not only for the profession, but also for the public at large. Globally, accountants with their technical expertise, their professionalism, and their ethical training play a critical role in assisting clients and employers, and even taxpayers, in matters regarding tax and their tax obligations. That role that is played by these professionals is just being able to help employers and clients understand their physical and regulatory obligations in relation to taxation and advise them on how to be able to comply. They also ensure that the employers and clients understand the options that are available to them and assist them to be able to be as tax competitive as possible, thus creating an economic wealth and employment. Indeed, taxation is one of those areas which falls under the regulation of the Institute in line with the Accountants Act and the mandates as introduced by by Accountants Act number 15 of 2008, which now defines accountancy as a means of practice in accounting, financial reporting, control systems, systems audit, auditing, financial management, public finance, taxation, financial risk management, and advisory services that relate thereto. One of the areas that we need to be able to look on and be keen on is on our taxes, which falls under the regulation not only of accountants, but also is a purview of what the Kenya Revenue Authority administers on a daily basis to be able to finance government operations. As an institute, we've been involved in a number of activities that relates to tax. One of it, or some of it, in tax policy and also in tax administration in Kenya. We're also proud to be one of those experts or expertise in Kenya that provides the much needed support in filing of taxes, dealing with tax disputes, obtaining tax compliance certificates for the taxpayers, helping in tax decisions, tax objections, tax appeals, and response to tax audit issues. In addition, where there are tax appeals, we ably represent our taxpayers in the tax-related issues. Besides just being able to represent the taxpayer, we have an active role in being able to enhance our role as professionals by advising on various proposals that are well thought through to be able to inform how we look at our tax laws, including the Value-Added Tax, Excess Duty, Tax Procedures Act, and recently the Institute was instrumental in being able to come up with an income tax policy. Therefore today, the Institute marks another watershed moment by launching a product that will complement the role of the National Treasury and the Kenya Revenue Authority on tax compliance, tax education, and eventually increase revenue collection that is indeed important for the economic growth of our great nation. Indeed, we know in our Tax Procedures Act, Section 24, stipulates that the requirements for all taxpayers to be able to file their tax returns. However, over the years, thousands of taxpayers have faced challenges in regard to simple tax compliance and accounting issues that are going to affect their tax compliance. The Institute intends to tap into the expertise of its members to help taxpayers in accounting and financial issues that are related to taxation. Just to give but statistics, and these are records from the Kenya Revenue Authority, in the year 2020, only 1.53 million Kenyans filed their tax returns against a target of 3.8 million Kenyans. This represented 40% of the taxpayers. The previous year, which was in 2019, only 1.58 million Kenyans of the target 3.8 million taxpayers also filed their tax returns. We can see that besides having COVID, there is a challenge in filing of taxes. 1.5 million Kenyans in 2019, there was no COVID, against a target of 3.8 million eligible taxpayers. We know that we have tax professionals, but owing to the fact that the public is not aware that we have these professionals, they get their services in all manner of ways to be able to become tax compliant, and some even give up in the filing of tax returns. But this does not obviate them from the scrutiny of KRA and also the penalties that are attached thereto as a result of non-compliance. We are providing the good news, and the good news is that the Institute regulates accountancy professionals and issues our certified public accountants licenses to practice tax, and are best placed to be able to be a link between the taxpayers and the tax professionals in being able to ensure that they comply in submission of their taxes and increasing productivity as a country by being able to have as many people comply with the tax requirements as required by KRA, and also being able to support the National Treasury in being able to enhance their revenues. So therefore, today we embark on a program that will enhance the compliance by Kenyans, and this, as an institute, we consider as a game changer for the public and taxpayers at large. The institute, through its practice members, intends to support the taxpayers to comply with their tax obligation by, one, providing a platform for taxpayers interested in accessing services of accountants for purposes of complying with their tax obligation to tap into. Linking interested taxpayers with accredited certified public accountants and tax professionals for support in compliance with their tax obligations. In this case, taxpayers will be able to access our wide database of tax professionals to be able to support them in filing tax returns, getting tax compliance certificate, and being able to be tax compliant. If there are issues of tax audits, then the expertise that we have should be able to assist that and any other related matters that relate to taxation. Taxpayers will be able to have an access to our membership, which is over 23,000, to be able to support compliance, and more specifically to over 1,200 CPA firms that deal with tax compliance, audit, and related matters. The Institute is going to create a database of interested taxpayers and link them to a pool of CPA firms licensed to be able to perform as tax practitioners for any accounting and financial support. To be able to make this as easy as possible, we had to come up with a way of being able to ensure that this will simplify the issue of tax returns and even dealing with tax issue, and we came up with a credo to be able to say the spirit is E-zisha. And I'm delighted that to be part of this process as we launch our E-zisha web platform to be able to ease the filing process by millions of residents and non-resident taxpayers. The E-zisha portal offers a simple and convenient method where you can log in and be assisted by certified public accountants on filing your taxes to KRA. The expertise you're going to access have one unique thing in them. We call them CPAs. They are certified public accountants, but they also, the name certified public accountants, which you abbreviate as CPA, also has a credo: credibility, professionalism, and accountability. Through the rigorous standards, code of ethics and regulations by the Institute, I assure you that the professionals that you have are well trained. They'll keep the information that you give as confidential as possible, and they guarantee you that that will be done with precision and expertise, owing to the training that they have. All professional accountants, as you know, are bound by a code of ethics. We assure most of the company's financials, and therefore this should not be a worry for the public on how that information is going to be used. In this case, as you tap into our professionals, be sure of being supported in many areas: filing of returns for income tax, application of PINs, taking instructions as a tax agent, preparation and filing of tax returns, pay capital gains tax, obtaining tax compliance certificates, being able to be the expertise that will help you in tax objections and tax appeals, response to tax audit issues, tax appeal tribunal related issues, and many more, including transfer pricing and tax audits, among others. Therefore, I simply urge members of the public to be able to log in to our website, and which you're going to launch very soon, and register yourself. The Institute will assign you the professionals who will be ready and willing to assist you to be tax compliant. From today henceforth, avoid the last-minute run by filing your taxes in a simple and convenient way by logging into our E-zisha portal, where you shall get a CPA on standby to sort you on all your tax needs. I look forward to the exciting venture and be able to declare now that we move to the official launch of our E-zisha platform. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for CPA Makori tafadhali. Asante sana. At this point in time, CPA Makori, I'd ask you to please.
Portal. Let's have it, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Wow. Fantastic stuff right there. Proudly brought to you by Icpak. And as you can see, the slogan says it all. It's tax made easy, it's simple, it's convenient, and it's certified. So every single time you get this done at your E-zisha portal, you can sleep and have a peace of mind knowing that all your issues have been sorted out by a certified professional who knows exactly what they're doing. And there are no shortcuts in here. They're making sure they follow the law to the letter, follow procedure to the letter so that once your accounts are done, you can sleep knowing that your accounts are as good as needed. So there you go once again. Get that money short, of course. It's all about the E-zisha portal. The hashtag is there as well, hashtag E-zisha, so you can tweet about it, tell a friend to tell a friend. We need to stop that Kenyan behavior where we wait until the last minute and then rush to the cyber and look for someone to rescue you. You don't have to do that. You can get it at a touch of a button. And there you go. As you can see, indeed, it's www.e-zisha.co.ke. Type that in and get all the assistance you need. Of course, proudly brought to you by Icpak as well. CPM Akori, thank you so much. You can have your seat. Asante sana.
I think it's such an exciting time in this country where we have professionals who can actually be able to take the burden out of you. And that burden is on how to be able to account for your taxes and also being able to compute for your taxes. The one thing that the Institute has done is just make things simple, convenient, and being able to be carried out by a tax professional. All you need to do is pass your burdens for taxes to a professional. The experts will be able to pick it up and make it as easy as possible for you. There's no worry on how to be able to pay your taxes anymore. So for you to be able to do that conveniently, at your comfort, in your home, in your office, wherever you are, log on to www.e-zisha.co.ke and just fill in the simple registration form that will then allow you to pass the burden to a professional who is going to take away that hassle and make it easy for you to comply and file your tax returns. Thank you very much.
Question. Can I access the data, our login data, our login information, or rather our account?
We have an arrangement, and yes, they should be able to do that, but that will not be to penalize the taxpayers, because you are making that to be the filing of taxes to be as easy as possible. The portal is such a way that once the taxes have been filed, the acknowledgement receipt is uploaded to the system so that we know that that taxpayer has been fully serviced and the issues that relate to taxation have been handled, so that we know which taxpayers have still their issues open and how to be able to fast track this, because we have a service level agreement with our practitioners on how they need to be able to carry out that in a fast and efficient way that then provides the confidence to the taxpayers. Thank you.